we wan talk about important topic wey dey really affect us as a people, or make we just say na our existence as a people. Yet with me here today na Honourable Nangi Mao. Oga, good afternoon. How you doing?
Very good. Good afternoon.
Say fresh.
Oh, really? Sorry. Go ahead. I have to speak pidgin, man.
You just freestyle.
Okay, yeah, because you didn't tell me. All right, go.
But you can just say anyone want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir. We are looking at the current state of, as we see the current state of the country. Rivers State, Abia State, Enugu, Kano, Nasarawa. As we see the current state of the nation, Nigeria they actually move forward. Remember, if you enter streets, as I enter my trade market to buy things, people they cry of hunger. One woman tell me, say, my son, ice fish wey common man be common man food wey rich man dey reject. One carton of ice fish now na 100,000 naira. That na wetin dem dey sell 12,000 before. What about garri? What about rice? People dey cry of hunger. And Nigeria of today, Nigeria dey really move forward or will they stagnant?
Okay, so if I go fit try to provide solutions to that answer, to that question, rather answers. Right? If we say Nigeria they move or Nigeria they stagnant, I know even that one a very good word to use. It looks like they embellish them in a way.
Come again.
Like say they embellish them, like say you they sweet talk them, like
Okay.
say you they quote them, they sugar quote them. Nigeria get a leadership problem. So Nigeria no be person. Nigeria na a country, and the people, you and I be the Nigerians where we get, you know. So as individuals, we they make hands meet, so we they move forward, either with, moving to do bad things, developing and growing to become more evil persons that we can be. Now still forward thinking with that. But as a country, in terms of development, and if you look at our existence as a people, say people go live, people go, right to this, right to that. Nigeria never ever, since I know this country, I'm in my 40s already, I never see this country as a country we respect any part of the human rights that Nigeria be signatory to. So Nigeria is not moving forward in terms of human capital development, nothing. Nigeria is not moving forward as a country in terms of leadership, nothing. In terms of infrastructure, nowhere where we do. Our people like to go,
But we get like 13 flyovers for River State.
Okay, so flyover. If you see flyover, that's why I say there's brain drain already. Brain drain in the sense that today we see development as infrastructure in terms of building, and when the building no they habitable or building when people no go fit occupy, we see them as development. So they've so brought us to the level where today one person when call himself Mr. Governor go cut ribbon, talk saying don't build flyover. We be like goat, where cow they walk pass, The world that move past a particular point where we're at a point where they have what they call interchange in engineering, that's civil engineering. And interchange, you go see very standard interchange. We don't even get any standard interchange, so to speak, but we get something then we look like say if they in the facsimile of interchange, like say they mimic interchange. That one I don't wait for Eleme Junction. Then the other one will be interchange, but you can also call it somehow like an interchange, but maybe they also they mimic them. Maybe Oberikwe. These are the two things we have. Not even the flyover we will get, will be the main one we therefore as a borough park way na spiff do or during his time, right? So, but today somebody will just do a one-way traffic. Where we say if there's gridlock, it just be like a BRT lane for Lagos, right? When somebody just come bring buses, come talk say this road now 15 lane, I don't block one. BRT, I only hear you go to pass. So what it means is that there's no alternative, there's no proper thinking, no proper engineering design as to if you they go say one of the buses break down for front. Every other buses where they come behind must just wait for them until you come to that one, move, come out. Now, what we get for here, we our dear owner of this state, we are We're tenants in this state. I'm not sure you're from Rivers, and I'm not sure I'm from Rivers State. And there's a reason why I said so, because Rivers
You
State
just feel we're from River State.
no, we feel so because we're privately owned. It's a private estate owned by, our dear landlord and owner of River State, who is now the Minister of FCT. But he used one of his puppets as governor, who is the governor of River State that we have current man. So they are two just come up with what them called theatrics. They are the agent provocateurs. That one a big English, but now the two of them. Yeah, so but waiting in mean be saying now them be the two people, then just come up with now them be the two people when they provoke the system, then just they use our head. So they are like they play the card all by themselves. But now them be the real trouble. So the other one will say, like as me and you sit down here, we go say, boss this thing. Then I go shout, abuse you. Then later she go come clean them or him go come clean them. So this is just what they do. And we also have a governor who is very desperate to remain governor. A governor who is not now interested in the development of River State, but interested in being answered, to be called governor. So he throws everybody under the bus. Even those who don't fight for him, currently now the job when they do, he doesn't really care. He just wants to remain as governor. So all he needs to do is just to negotiate anything called bad peace. One of my guys say there's no good war and there's no bad peace. I agree. But nobody is also, pushing the governor to fight with the owner of River State, where we come from. Because this state where we did now, estate, now private estate, where they owned by that man. So, and that's so it be currently until we change. That's why we say we need to flush them out for this 2027 where they come. The governor, make him just stay for this first tenure, make him carry him load go. Then the one we don't buy the state, we go renegotiate with them. Say, okay, no, if you buy them, how much you buy? Now from my forefathers you buy, still the amount. But if not be so, we go also dig them out to make sure, say, all of them go retire. We need to push them out. So all of us were equal co-owners of this state. Maybe one man and don't get this state. So a lot of myriad of issues we just there for ground. So if you talk about River State, now part of Nigeria, we come from a country where everybody is now moving towards what they call renewed hope. And I come say, we get hope before. Is there hope anywhere we on the one renew the hope?
We get hope is of them, man.
So, okay, fine. That one a person name, But you see, these are things. And we are moving towards what we call, one party system where all of the other so-called opposition parties are now stifled. They're stifling, how I go take explain for pidgin. Stifling are like somebody where they choke you, then just choke you, guard you.
Down, jot that thing down, jot that word down.
So the parties are stifled, right? So that's basically, and it is done by the incumbent party that we have, by the so-called or the All Progressives Congress, that's the APC, which is now the vehicle that have now co-owned Nigeria with the real owner of Nigeria, who is the one we call President of Nigeria. And just like 1884, when Yoruba people sit down for a place where they call Berlin for Europe, right? Them sit down for Berlin, come say they won't divide Africa. They don't care where you come from. Somebody just sit down, look one side and say, leave Cameroon for me, leave Nigeria for me, leave Ghana for me, leave this for me. That's how these people, they are not more than 5 or 4 or 6 or 3. They don't sit down. So the person when, as the whole Nigeria, put the Nigerian map like this, our Oga, we get to Nigeria today, the president, he hold the Nigeria as Nigeria, but he need to also, bequeath some level of powers to some persons. So our dear FCT minister say, na him get Rivers. So he took Rivers. So Rivers is under his watch. So anything where you go do, you can imagine that commissioner list no day up today because my Oga never tell me to open up commissioner. That's the type of crazy Rivers Banana Republic where they run for this state. And we Rivers people go just they say you go come begin day with people, then go drink, dance, and all that. That's not leadership. So we can't wait for these people to leave by 2027. Then just need to go. More especially the governor. Need to come back again. Now if anybody want to ask questions, now we get up. Now we fight for them. Me, we sit down here. Nobody with there. I fight for the governor, passed away and fight for himself. I spent my money on him. He has never spent a kobo on himself. I did that proudly. I'm saying it. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So the point is, it's not worth it. You should just leave and let's have peace. River State just they go backwards. It go they very shameful. Say we dey here because people go just down here and our state just be one person's pocket. And that's because they see you as somebody they can hold, who to wink, press your mumu buttons and go do this one, you go wrong way Abuja. River State is now being controlled either in Abuja or in Imo State or now in Lagos. These are the 3 places where anything that happens in River State is being controlled. development no dey happen again. So you go talk, I can move you around the ministries and the projects around the state, and I can tell you how the governor haven't really done well.
You know, if you say this River State matter, now waiting, we will just schedule another day, sit down, hammer and well.
Well, it now be the media people now get the media space. For those of us we they jobless, so we they jobless and we no get work. But as we no get work, we they a bit liberated because work where we no get. Our job currently now to propagate the gospel. The gospel is that people should get the opportunity to they liberated. Liberation here not really mean liberation from, but the type of quagmire where we find ourselves, the type of entrampment where we did currently today, if I want to talk about, it was past the colonial era. Because now you see you don't go school. We have a lot of certificated illiterates around us.
That's another side again. Yes. We have a whole lot of persons who don't go school.
Yes.
So, where, like they say for country to thrive,
yes,
and the manpower of the people.
Of course. Sir.
But then now we get the people where we say they don't go school finish. But then instead to the government to make use of this manpower, they make use of this manpower. And these people now, they get a slogan where they don't arrange now Zappa. They leave the country to go find a greener pasture. A pastor, an evangelist. They go find a better life out of the country. What do you feel say the government supposed to change this narrative?
Okay, so let me tell you, I know maybe like about 15, 18 years ago, I realized that grammar is really not to marshal an impeccable diction. I'm going somewhere, I'm trying to answer your question. And as much as you go school, it takes political will for that thing where you go study for school, for a politician to allow you have a breather. And I'll give you an example. Those of us who been go do medical this or that for school, for you to work in the hospital where you won't work. Now the politician we no go school, then go approve, say this is what is it. Then they pay doctors 5,000 naira for hazard allowance for exposure. I learned it's been increased to how much I don't know, but I doubt. But what I know is yes, for hazard allowance, that's what doctors are being paid. I'm coming. So sometimes when people don't get the back end story, they just be say everybody they leave the country, who will work out for you. How they come? You go school, spend 6 years, 8 years as the case may be, get carryovers or whatever, study finish. Then one politician will no go school. Now him go build that standard hospital where you go work. Now him go determine through what they call revenue mobilization and fiscal commission. Then go appoint their goons, their minions, and all of that into that place. Then go tell you, say, this is what is due you, this is what is not due you, this is how much you pay to state, how much. That's why everybody won't go get what them call the fair share to control our commonwealth. So why I go school, come back? Then now one person when no go school, now they be the person to control all the school where I go, to determine how I go take live my life, to determine where I work and how I work. Then the juicy jobs, you go see them, they keep on for their children, we no go school for you one year. Those of us, all of my schools, yes, I also have had experiences out there, but my basic school way today, if you ask me, I'm not even give you any of my abroad degree or whatever. I don't put that out because I don't need to. I'm not saying it's intimidating, it's not. But the truth is, I went to school here, I went to primary, secondary, and also university there, here. So I have all it takes to show you that I be Nigerian, so I be this, so I can show that to you. All of us, we don't go school, what we do. So why people no go jackpot? Why you no go jackpot? Just to make sure, say, you fit live well. Curry and soup, they're very hard now to get.
Yeah.
So everybody now, if you know if you survive, you go put your plate for somebody kitchen. And that person now will begin press your mumu button, to make sure so before you get there, it takes you. And that's so if you not fit, you move. Now you can't even do menial jobs. Unlike out there, I've lived abroad at least for a while, and you go fit do menial jobs. When I was still living abroad, I get 4 jobs where they do. Odd jobs and good jobs as well, all join. Just because I needed to survive. But I wouldn't do them here, not because I the shame. No, I know the shame. For me, I don't pass that level for shame, but if you pay me hourly, but for there, they go pay me hourly. And I go look at the money, say, it makes sense. I fit go clean gutter for you for there. And I'll be paid good amount. But for here, those who they do our 9 job, they go tie their face, cover up. It's not even healthy for them. And even the work implement, the work tools, when they take the work, self, no nonsense. So, how much can be the salary? So we don't even have good, proper, they call a minimum wage. It's so bad. If you live in some countries, city by city determines what is their minimum wage. And also, we have it here. We have a governor who will tell you, oh, he will pay 60,000, 85,000, and at the end of the year, he will give people extra 100,000 for civil servants. And people go to jump. Yeah, saying don't do big thing now. But the truth is that, it be like, it no be normal thing, it no be normal person, because that is a crazy thing to do. And you can see a very renegade failed 10th assembly of Rivers State who will get. They fight against, somebody who has tried to also, out of the money, all of them, they jointly steal together. Say, make we just shift 100,000 to civil servants for end of December, so that they will fit buy one okoko, one small fowl, and 2 cups of gari, rice, and all that. Take enjoy for December, which is, for me, it's not bad actually. But the assembly, all of them, they jointly steal together, also, went against it. But recently, 2 weeks ago, they were paid how much? Billions each of them, because of the so-called peace deal. And so now, Rivers State Day. So that's why the Rivers State matter, and they pay me pass. I don't want to talk about any other thing than Rivers State, because I from here. But unfortunately, now estate where I go, they rent a portion of the estate where somebody now own them. And the person when we see say go be our leader, say, okay, talk for us. They talk, you go say, my oga. And we don't know say when we come, say that oga now they run this place. So make him go. You understand? Make we know say we get, rather make we see somebody maybe the oga come be. Somebody will come out, you go wake people up, you go wake them up, they will come do. We don't talk to make you fight. If you don't want to fight, no start. And you're not a good person, just for me to say, because the governor then cause all these problems for this state. Why they talk more on the governor? Because now him be the problem for the state. Why, if you know, why I said he's not a good person is, why you go into an agreement with somebody where you know say this agreement is a bad agreement? Then now, the thing don't choke you, and that time you won't come spoil the thing. No, now, we're not supposed to do that one. Agreement must be agreement.
You must pay it.
You must pay it. In the first place, why you go take an agreement? It shows the desperation of you wanting to be what you want to be. And that's why you're not worthy to continue as governor. We must begin to speak this truth to power. A state where you don't fit make any appointments, nothing. You know, even fit sit through to call them, and everybody who don't work for you, they throw all of them under the bus now. Let me tell you the most painful part. We get 4 assembly members we say them there with them. One of them, because of the love for them, this our same governor, go resign. He come promise the person, come make the person chief of staff. The other 3, them yes, then they dance, they nobody worry for, but we know all of us do them. But have no problem. Where are those young men them there? All of the settlements with this our governor they go settle now with 27 persons. The other people when they with them, their interests no they protected. No, I don't like assembly members. I'll be very specific. It is very shameful. Say we get bunny people for this state. We never fit protest. Ask the assembly member. Say, what are you legislating? Bunny people should ask that young man a question. Then I would that West get a legislation. I mean, somebody will represent them. Waiting them they do. Our dear brother, we will put you there. What did they do inside the assembly? The governor don't throw you under the bus. He don't go negotiate himself. Come out. Then just stay there. The negotiation no returner. Assembly they sit on and they follow seat. No contribution. It means Bonny was not represented. Awuda East, Awuda West was not represented. Opobo Nkoro was not represented in those sittings. Then that means Rivers State is not complete. So what type of thing are we doing? And the governor is going to have peace deal. For us, the governor has a lot to tell Rivers. We see people know they really look at this thing. Those guys might be okay, they live well, or if they give them the money, that won't be my problem. I'm not be their spokesperson. But somebody who is in the space to speak truth to power, I will always speak. I am not there. They can't pay me. I can't be their spokesperson. Never. I know they speak because I know them or anything. I'm speaking because this is the truth that we must speak about. So we need to ask, what thing they really happen for this our River State? Now, Banana Republic, our governor don't turn up to. That's why I say the whole issue for this River State, no business of week because of my governor. Why? Because you see, as you put water for me here, I never drink the water now. But I did when you open the water palm. I saw it. But I know just one drink am. Maybe if water hungry me, I feel drink. But if maybe I want drink am, you can't tell me say before you drink that water, this or that, I still go ahead to drink am. I'm supposed to live up to that thing where you agree to. So, sorry, as Calabar people call a long throat, now make say somebody want be governor. You agreed to something. Then at some point the thing don't choke you. You won't come spoil am. No, we no agree.
Well, as this matter be like this, if we leave only doctor to initially I'm not putting title my doctor in be. If we leave only him to talk, since today we no go. But well, we need to go to the other topic which is very important. Because no matter how we complain reach, No matter how we say the governor a bad person, no matter how we say the president a bad person, these people know the work, they need to go. It get within the Senate and the reps. It get the law with them pass now. Nigeria they clamor, say, Nigerians, they clamor, say, give us only electronical voting. We no want another option. But the Senate and the House of Reps, you see how they carry pass the law. You see how they carry decide them. Instantly, president sign them one time. Giving an option where there is no network for it to be manual voting or manual this thing, counting.
Okay, so the electoral law we then pass currently, this 2026 electoral law, there's a section of that law, section 60, subsection 3 of that electoral law, talks say you go transmit results, and it behoves on the polling presiding officer to, at every point, the result where they present to the people must tally, must be the same thing we did for the IREV, beavers and all of that. Now, these are our people, Nigeria, like I told you, like in our unfortunate leadership situation we find ourselves. Before I answer that question deeply, I will just say this. We have what I always tell people, that we run what we call representative democracy. What it means is that as we do so, you're from River State but owned by one man, na estate.
Yes.
Now Nyesom Wike get us. So we are Nyesom Wike's people. Why I said so? Because Naim be the owner of our state where we come from. So Naim be Oga Patapata is the owner of River State. The portion where we stay. At the Calabari man, I'm from Krakrama. Krakrama is owned by Nyesom Wike. So if you come one day now, say that portion where you stay, say, me allocate them for. You go feed push us come out. That's what it be. And that's how it is. And that's why they blame the governor, because now the governor and make us pay for this kind of situation. If not, somebody like Nyesom Wike no reach academically to even become somebody we go come own River State. No reach. He no reach the type of Rivers egalitarian, smart Rivers person. If they look at Rivers person, we go run River State. Not be Nyesom Wike. But because we run a banana republic, people are hungry and they've weaponized the people with poverty, so then go feed do all those type of things. But let's not go into that too much. I say representative democracy. So let's say money people dey in their millions or in their hundreds of thousands, right? All of them no go fit come River State House of Assembly or Federal House of Reps or Senate, come talk for themselves. Likewise, Calabar people, Abua people, Iche people, and the rest. So they do what them call representative democracy, where they cluster us into constituencies or senatorial districts. Meaning, they go put XYZ people together, say, all of them form this place, and I will get one person when go speak for now. So that is why you now begin to get people for the Assembly and also House of Reps and Senate. Now, usually, what that thing means is that when these people want go talk, ideally in a very sane society, we will say in saner climes, before that person go speak, he go do what them call town hall. Town hall meeting is he go call those people within the jurisdiction wherein they superintend over as their representative, either in the Senate, House of Reps, or in the House of Assembly, to say, see, there's an issue of this and that. What is your opinion, right? So that the people will come give their opinion. Now that opinion, him get right to go talk about for the National Assembly or State Assembly first. I've tried to establish this. Now, look at this 10th Assembly. Whether not 10th Senate, 10th House of Reps, or 10th River State House of Assembly, none of that has happened. I come from Asari constituency too. My dear brother and friend, yes, he's a big man now. He may not agree that he's my friend. Enemy George, let me promote him on this. He hasn't done nothing. Never in his life. He don't be there for, like, this is third tenure or thereabout, or second tenure. He's going for the fourth time or thereabout, or thereabout. Yeah, I think so. He has not, for 12 years, never sit down one day with us to tell us that this is an issue. What is your opinion?
In get office.
Okay, you don't ask me now. Nobody knows, but in office now, social media, because the people then go pay, and when you talk, they will come speak. Then get money now. Our money with them they control. So, but that's it. It's really not about him alone. According to all of them, these constituents, these legislators will get. So the National Assembly no sit down, ask Nigeria and say, how you want voting to be. Now, we have an agent where they always determine who becomes president of Nigeria, and those people now they call INEC. And those people, now them be the people where the last man say, if you no agree, make you go court. So INEC now be the problem where we get. So now them sit down, look at how they go fit take rig this election to make sure say them win. So finally, what did they say? Them talk say they don't pass electoral law. Electoral law say from EC8A. Now 2, 3, 4 things where I would like ask. Who determines when there is network glitch? So that you go fit determine say now from EC8A you go use. Because them say network glitch. And we have a president where fear no even catch him. And shame no catch him too. Say, I am president of this country. I give a broadcast talk say we no get broadband. Who is supposed to provide broadband? Nigeria get NigerSat 1 and 2. Meaning Nigeria don't get satellite. Under Olusegun Obasanjo as president, Nigeria launched satellites. Satellite means you go fit use and get all the type of network, both internet and all, you understand. And since Nigeria no get broadband. Now what our president talk recently? Then they come because they know say that one they will take rig the election. Because Nigerians no go, just like they know we no agree vote am for 2023. We no go also vote am again for 2027. Who know that one? All of them know. So how will they be able to rig themselves back into office? Them say network glitch. Now I'm asking, at what point should all of us agree that there was network glitch? You understand? These are the issues that Nigerians should begin to ask. Because them say network glitch. We go there now. At what point? Because if my phone they work, you all know they work. I can give you this in hotspot. Yeah, no be so. So at what point are we going to now say the presiding officer will talk say network no day? That's the first question that people should be asking. That one, Nigeria. So these are the technical questions, Nigeria. Then secondly, who now determines that there was actually no network? Now the network provider, MTN, Airtel, Glo, and all of that. We know that these people too are corrupt entities. They can bribe them. But let them tell us that there is actually network glitch. Or before that time, they will go begin use dynamite, all of these their polls and all that. Nothing we politicians know what we do. So fine. So then we go also know now whether the satellites too will go off. So these are questions that we should ask them. That INEC needs to sit with us and tell us who determines at what point. Because all of us will get Starlink. You understand? On that day, no, we will get Starlink. As I speak with you, arrangements are being made within my local government. So at least from now to that election, we go don't get like 100 Starlink, and each of it go fit get about 100 person go fit connect to one or so. But we will get that Starlink installed because we dey ready for this election. We go install them so that day we go give presiding officer network glitch. MTN fit mess us up, but Starlink no go mess us up. So these are issues.
Okay, away from that, Nigerians, we dey blame leaders. We dey blame leaders as citizens. We dey blame leaders every time. We get our leaders supposed to do this, leaders supposed to do this, do and all of that. Feel say we as citizens will get our own faults. We get our own score where the warriors for head. Because number one, I see no reason why I go to cry every day. The government they do this thing for me. The government they do that for me. The government they do this thing for me. I want this government to change. But when I go on election day, somebody will carry 5,000 naira. If you too much, that make the person they very important. If you know they're important, that 1,000 or 2,000 give you, make you vote for another part. That same government where they complain about, and then I go move vote that same government. FISE will get a major role to play as citizens.
Of information or proper information on the people. So voter education is very important. Voter education at this point, and that's why people like the Rivers First Movement are one of the things where we embark on at our local levels. Now, what do you expect when we get a lot of young people when we don't suffer, fight as young men, even currently in this our current River State, young men where we go feel call like the men. We come out, fight, do everything for them, finish. At the end of the day, them get into office now, beautiful rubbish, and them they do. You understand? So, would you want to, when somebody comes, maybe the genuine person comes, the voter, the electorate no go ask for money, because that time we go campaign without money and you support them, and we don't know say the person now one kind of person will go come open hand for you, no do anything, you know go fit get access to them, they do anything, no even care about the people, don't turn one vote run for you. So basically, we agree that this type of things they happen, but proper voter education will solve this problem. And voter education here no be a INEC voter education. Now say for me, what they tell people is if they give you money, any person come give you money to induce your vote that day, it is na crime actually. But because Nigeria is a lawless nation when it comes to things like that, because now them, the president, from the president down to the governor, now them be the people who pay people money that day. So when they bring the money, no go from good person. Me, they never give me money before because I am known from the day I started voting till date. God keep me hale and healthy. They no go fit approach me with money. They have never done it before, so I no go fit abuse them. But for my front, I dey see when them they do unto others, and I dey fight for election day. So the point we say we go educate the people. When people dey hungry, wetin you expect say dem go do? We go educate them. When they give you money, you take, but vote for your conscience. When somebody give you money to vote for am, no say no get wetin it takes to get that position. So yes, we now when electorates sit down, they do nothing. I make this thing the fester. This type of scenarios where we get they happen. But if the people are determined that this thing should, take a different route, it's not supposed to be like that. That's what I think.
Okay, this is not the last question where I will ask you, and this is not a question where you say the answer need to come from a place of sincerity.
Very well.
As a Nigerian, as a Rivers person. And the last question be this. You're really that proud of Nigeria, and you feel say Nigeria could move forward?
Well, I am proud to be called a Nigerian. I very, very proud to be called a Nigerian. And I've been privileged. I'm one of those very privileged Nigerians that I've been able to traverse the globe a bit, So, and I rep Nigeria so well. But I'm not proud of the Nigeria I am seeing today. I have never been proud of Nigerian leadership before, and that's why you see me in a space like this. Otherwise, I sabi do pom. Waiting people for Lagos to call pom, do Ogbuajai work, feed my family, feed myself, live my low life or my quiet life, rather, and just not do anything. I know they dey into this space because you see this water, so I know go fit afford them. No, not be like that. I get the water plenty to drink. If it no be like as much as those we don't thief, I never thief before. I never the government get any government free money before. But I know how to hustle. And the hustling here we say, I if God forbid, I feel go push truck, make money. So that my sanity is intact. I don't need free money. Do you understand? But I don't like the Nigeria we have today. And that's why you see somebody like me, they involved in a thing like this. I don't know what others they do. That's why you can see somebody like me also put myself in a leadership position to say, I want to serve. And I get my records, but I wouldn't want to go into all of that because I don't come here to talk about me. But the truth is, so I am not proud of Nigeria, the current Nigeria we have, but I'm proud to be called a Nigerian. And I think there is hope, because I have hope that I will fight and I'm determined. And I've seen quite a few genuine Nigerians, young and old, who are still ready to bring about this needed change. And that's why we formed the Rivers First movement. Say, in all of these, they are rofo where they do. In all of these, they are fight where they deceive people, saying they fight for Rivers State. They carry our resources, they go here, they shop, or they do that. My organ, no organ. Now their pockets, them they do. Make we look at the interests of Rivers State first. Make Rivers State be at the front burner and the growth, peace, and development of the state. Then we want. And that's why we formed what we call the Rivers First movement. It's a movement for the emancipation of Rivers State and get our sovereignty. Because currently, as we are, I keep saying, Rivers State is owned by one man and he does the cut portions for us. So we say, Oga, no own them again. Own your own portion. Make all of us own our portion because we're equal co-owners of the state. So I have hope in Nigeria, but I don't have hope in the current leadership of Rivers State. I don't have hope in the current leadership of the country. So we need to change them.
Well, when I don't hear from the Secretary General, National, Worldwide, Joint Congress, IYC. Like I said, tell you, we they give the story here as it be. And we need a cut. Every information where you see here, now waiting you go listen. You will be Nigerian. You need to keep your head down. You need to do the right thing because Nigeria bad are for you and me, and Nigeria good are for you and me. Don't forget, I still remain Otos Baba on Capital TV. When they anchor the show will be waiting they happen. We will see you again. Thank you, my boss.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. I appreciate it. Thank you.